Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking the top 10 best free cards here in Season 2 of NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. Got a good mix of some of the Season 1 rewards that were available and some of these brand new Season 2 rewards who are now available on this list today. A lot of great cards. The top 5, 6, 7 or so of these guys are absolutely elite top tier cards in MyTEAM at their positions. And I'm hoping that this Halloween event that will be coming this weekend is going to give us some other great free grindable content that will continue to reward the no money spent player. I'm trying to build my no money spent account and we're starting to get things rolling over there. So I would love to see more amazing free content, but I think 2K's done a really good job with free content so far this year. I think they deserve a lot of credit, and I think they've done a really, really good job all the way around of balanced, good free content in MyTEAM this year. But without further ado, let's hop right into it. We're going to start off at number 10. I'm going to go with Bob Love at number 10. This is a brand new... What reward is he? I've actually forgotten. Is he triple threat online? I think he's triple threat online. I'm now forgetting, to be honest, but he's one of the motor rewards. 6'8", 6'11 wingspan. Speed-wise, not insane. This card is best at power forward. He is incredibly versatile defensively. Crazy high interior perimeter and lateral quickness, but 80 steal, 84 block. Great rebounder. All-around elite defensive badges. Can hit an open three and is a very, very good athlete. He's a really nice defensive power forward with capable enough speed, can shoot an open three, and has pretty good athletic ability as well. Offensively, he's not going to be anything special. Defensively, he's super versatile and super good. I think this Bob Love card is a really, really nice card at the power forward position. Chris Morris coming in at number 9. I like this card. The unlimited reward. If his stats were better, he would be crazy good because his animations are really nice, but he's only got 80 speed, which isn't too insane. He's not the most elite shooter in the world, not the most elite dunker, and defensively he's fine, but not incredible. Doesn't have a high enough ball handle to time burst. Like, there's nothing too insane about this card on paper as a shooting guard. Badge wise, it doesn't look like anything particularly special as well, but 6'8", 6'11 wingspan, massive player build is a plus to start with. And then you give him an amazing release, one of the fastest, smoothest releases in the entire game, as well as the Curry slide and a pretty good dribble style even. I mean, Chris Morris, if he had better stats and badges, would be absolutely next level because he's already really, really good at shooting guard with that size, that release, that movement, and solid all-around stats and badges. At number 8, I'm going to, I think, I don't know. Number 8, I think I got to go with Dominique Wilkins. I like Dominique. I think he's just super versatile all the way around. I feel like he can do a lot of things really well on the court. He's a pretty good defender. He's super duper athletic, and I like his release as well. Great speed, 6'8" shooting guard. The size, the speed helps a lot defensively as well, to be completely honest. He's got pretty good interior and lateral stats. The badges aren't amazing, but finishing-wise, he's phenomenal. I don't struggle to green his release when I'm open at all. I feel like it's a smooth, easy release. 74 3 ball is high enough to green with consistency, and I think he's a really good card in MyTEAM. Honestly, I think number 7 is going to be Cliff Robinson. This card I'm super duper high on. He is a beast. Will 100% hopefully be making my no money spent squad because hopefully I'll be adding him to the team relatively soon, at least over on that account. 6'10", 7'1 wingspan, 83 ball, 85 driving dunk, defensively super versatile, and 80 speed. Defensive badges are again very, very well rounded. You combine that with good speed, good finishing, great size, the ability to play the center position, stretch the floor with a smooth enough release as well. There's just a lot that this Cliff Robinson can do on the court. He kind of does everything at the center position at a very high level, and for a Ruby card, he is just absolutely phenomenal. Number 6, gonna go Kyrie Irving, and the fact that Kyrie is number 6 on the best free cards in the game should tell y'all how good this list is. The top 6, I would say, are all elite level competitive type cards, starting with Kyrie. 93 speed and excel, 92 shot 3. Now he can't dunk, but defensively he's at least got pretty good lateral quickness. Shooting and playmaking badges are amazing. He is the best dribbling card in the game right now with his dribble style, Kyrie dribble style being the best in the game, in addition to his SIGs already being very good, his playmaking badges being amazing. Release is not incredible, but it's very smooth and very easy to green. He is an absolutely incredible offensive card, one of the best scorers and offensive cards period in the entire game, and not terrible defensively either. He is still one of the best point guards in MyTEAM, and I'll have him at number 6 on this list. Number 5, speaking of the point guard position, I'm going to go with Dwayne Wade, who gives me a lot more athletically and defensively than Kyrie gives me because of the fact that he's 6'4". He's bigger than Kyrie. He's got a great wingspan. He's got good speed. Not nearly as good of a shooter or shot creator as Kyrie, but he's a much better dunker, much more versatile defender with really good defensive badges. Shooting wise, nothing too insane, but finishing wise, very, very solid. Gonna dunk the ball consistently. MJ dribble style is nice. His release is not amazing. I like his escape, but I don't think he's the most insane card in the world. But I think offensively, while he may not be the greatest scorer in the world, the size and the defense that this card gives me at the point guard position makes him one of my favorite point guards in all of MyTEAM to use. At number 4, I think I'm gonna go with Chris Bosh. The Bostrich is just, he's just such a well-rounded power forward. The fact that he can get every badge is such a W as well that most of these cards can't so far. But 80 speed and excel, 83 3 ball, 80 standing and 75 driving dunk, 87 interior, pretty good perimeter and lateral. He's just a pretty versatile defender. Can get every badge upgraded and added again, which is such a huge boon. So you can add upgrade the posterizer, add a fast twitch, add a limitless range, add badges like Challenger, Clamps, Glove, and Interceptor, upgrade the Anchor, the Chase Down Artist, maybe even add a couple Hoffs to him. Release is not as good as his release was last year, which is probably a good thing because he'd be maybe the best big in the game right now if his release was truly elite the way that it has been in previous years. But this year, it's still a very solid, smooth, easy release, not hard to time, just a super solid release in my team. It takes a little bit of adjustment, his release this year. It's a little bit longer than you think, but if you get the release down, and if you're good enough to get Chris Bosh in the first place from the Gauntlet, you're good enough to time his release. I think he's an absolute dog, and I have him as the 4th best free card in my team. Number 3, going to go with Brandon Roy, who I think you could still make an argument to be as good as the 2nd best shooting guard in my team. I probably would have him as the 2nd best shooting guard in my team. Can't put him over MJ, but everybody else, I think he's as good or better than. He is an amazing ultimate reward from Season 1 because his lasting power has been phenomenal. He is still on the best team in the game, one of the best color cards at his position, and has been available now for like 7 weeks. So that is a W. 6'6" to 6'8" wingspan, 88 speed and excel, 86 shot 3, 90 driving dunk, 81 perimeter, 88 lateral quickness. Finishing badges are great. Shooting badges not bad either. The fact that every badge is upgradable, just like with a guy like Bosh, is a huge W. Playmaking wise, I mean, you probably want to upgrade the speed booster if you can. You'd like to upgrade the limitless range if you can. You'd like to add some defensive badges like an Anchor, Challenger, Clamps, things of that nature. But speed is already amazing. Slashing is amazing. His release is really good. And the stats and badges all the way around, even on the base card, are phenomenal. He is still one of the best cards in my team. Wilt Chamberlain is absolutely incredible as well. He is probably the best center in the game. For my playstyle, I think I prefer Embiid, but in terms of just straight up stats and badges, probably Wilt. 89 speed, defense, and inside scoring stats are all incredible across the board. His defensive badges and his finishing badges are next level. He can get every badge, so playmaking wise, he is going to be able to get a speed booster and an unpluckable if you want. You can add things like Clamps and Glove defensively, and then you could upgrade his fast twitch, even add a shooting badge or something if you wanted to. He can hit the mid range, but he's not going to really hit from three-point land. He doesn't have good SIGs, and his release is bad, but I mean, he's not really there to shoot threes. He's crazy fast. He's a good free throw shooter as well compared to a guy like Shaq. At least 68 isn't incredible, but he's a better free throw shooter than Shaq and is a better free throw release than Shaq. I think Wilt's the best center in the game right now, besides Embiid for my playstyle personally, but I think a lot of people would probably have him over Embiid. And I think it's totally fair to put him as the 2nd best big in my team. Number 1 spot, or 2nd best free card, I should say. But number 1 spot is going to go to SGA, who is the best point guard in my team right now, and I don't think it's honestly debatable. He is a 6'6" PG with a 6'11" wingspan, so he's the tallest point guard in the game, and he's the longest wingspan of any PG currently. Combine that with 8 Hall of Fame badges. I know they're not the best: Acrobat, Fearless Finisher, Pro Touch, Slithery, Clutch Shooter, Midi Magician, Dimer, and Needle Threader. But the ability to get every single badge upgraded, the fact that he has every single playmaking badge that you need on gold at least right now. And then you look at the badge slots. I know you only have 5, but you probably want to add limitless range on one of them. Anchor, Challenger, Clamps, Glove, maybe as the other 4. Potentially you could replace another one of those with something like Blinders if you wanted to, but he's going to be a versatile defender, really, really complete in terms of his badges. Great speed, good shooter, very, very solid dunker as well. He's going to be a huge mismatch size-wise. He's going to give you a ton more defensive flexibility because at 6'6", he is going to be much less of a liability guarding wings such as a Kawhi Leonard or a Scottie Pippen, or especially a guy like KD or MJ or somebody like that. If you have to put your guard on one of those secondary ball handlers who's still an elite card, SGA will do so much better at that than guys like Curry, even a guy like Wade. SGA is just going to be so much more versatile because of that size, and the defensive value that he gives you might be the biggest thing that makes him the best point guard in the game right now because of his size. He's an absolutely incredible card, and I think this is honestly a really good list of the top 10 free cards in my team right now. If there's anybody else y'all think I should include on this list, feel free to let me know. Maybe Draymond could have earned a spot on this list, or Clyde Drexler towards the back of it, but I think we did a pretty good job. So hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.